Hi, this is Tracy from GiftBasketappeal, and today I'm going to be doing a design team greeting card. It's for Maymay Made It Stamp Sets, and we're going to be using the stamp set Fond Noel. So let's get started. I'll be sure to list all of the supplies you'll need below in the description box, and I absolutely love this stamp set. It's got 'Tis the Season, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, so you can actually mix and match some of the sentiments. Also have Noel going in this direction, so I really like that. So you can actually do some stamping and make some unique cards. And I love the fact that we've got Deck the Halls. And then you have With Boughs of Holly, so you can kind of mix and match everything. We got some pine cones. I'm going to be using this larger pine cone for my card, and I'm also going to be using some of the greenery in this. I'll be stamping this out in green, some of the pine. So it's going to be a really festive card. I'm also going to be using this, the paper from Mad for Plaid Christmas, and I absolutely love this. There's 24 sheets, and this is the 6x6 pad. And let me just show you the one that I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using this. Look how pretty that is and festive. And it's got the traditional holiday colors. And let me just show you what these look like. Just some of them are just so pretty. And I may have shown this in another video, but I think I need to show it in this one too, just because I'm using that paper pad. Look how pretty this is. So you got all of the different holiday decoration, and it is two-sided. And it's a heavier weight, this particular paper. So look how pretty. You got the greens. You have some with the lettering on it too. Look at that. I love dots, okay? The red and white, real pretty. You got a banner here, so that's real nice. You got snowmen. You even have stuff for making like gift tags, or you can use this in some type of mini book. These are some mini book ideas here too. So I see the to and from. If you want to make some other embellishments, some holiday embellishments, this is the perfect paper. So look at all of that you have. I have a lot to play with. Look at that. So it was kind of hard to pick out which one I wanted to do for this video because there's so many choices. Really pretty. Okay, so this is going to be an A2 size card, and I will be sure that I list all of the sizes and everything for you. Okay, so this is going to be actually, I want this card to have some dimension, and I went ahead and stamped out the pine cone, and I love this size. I really wanted it to really stand out and pop on my card, so I went ahead and stamped some of it out. So I'm going to go ahead and color that in, but before I do that, let's see, I want to take my green stamp. Let's put this aside for a moment. I'm going to take this green, and it's Tim Holtz Distress ink. It's called Mowed Lawn, and I'm going to take my white piece of paper, which is, I'm going to have all of the artwork on here. This is the white cardstock, and I'm going to stamp out my my pine, or holly I should call it. And so what I want to do is I want to give this a border right around the sides here. So I'm going to take this and just kind of go around my little rectangle here. You see how that is? I'm just kind of making sort of a border there. I'm going to go around the sides also, but let me go around the bottom. I'm starting in the middle first. I always kind of like to start in the center and then work my way off to the sides. I'm just going to put some of these things down below here so we're not making so much noise. Okay. And so I don't mind that I'm coming off of the page and that it's overlapping just a little bit. Just give me a little bit more. And I'm just going to fill this in just a little bit more on that. And so look at that. I'm making my own border on that one. Okay, and then I'm going to take a little bit here and just go off the sides here. So you all know how I love to create my own border. Okay, so look at that. I'm really liking the way that looks. See how that looks on there? Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and color some of these in. But I can also, I'm going to stamp this because I want to stamp it using the sentiment on there. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. So I just want to get this nice and wiped off. And so I will make sure that I put the link to Maymay's store. And she's got a pretty good amount of holiday stamps. But if I were you, I'd get mine soon because I have a feeling that these are going to be quite popular. Okay, so I'm going to take my Memento ink and I'm just going to stamp right in the center here with my sentiment. And I don't want this lined up too much. I don't want it one underneath the other. I want it kind of want it off kilter just a little bit. I think that should work. I'm just using my Memento ink in black tuxedo so I can get a good, I just figured black would be a nice color to put in the middle here, but you can do whatever color you want. Just right here. Okay, so we've got that so far. And now I'm going to take my holly and my two shades of brown, and then there's like a lighter brown, my Copic markers, but you can use whatever markers you want. Okay, and I'm going to just go ahead and color these in. And so I'm going to use this as a border too. So I'm going in with the lighter color first, and I'll be fussy cutting these out. Okay, then I'm going to take my darker color, and wherever my pine cones have like those little shapes, I'm just going in like just a little bit darker on those. Get in a little bit closer here so you can see. So I'm just going in just a little bit darker right here. Figure that would make it look just a little bit more real. Okay, and see how those are? How that looks much better compared to that other one. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and fussy cut my pine cones out, and then we could start putting our card together. Okay, so we got our pine cones all cut out, and I really love the way they look. And I'm going to use a really dark navy blue for my card base. And I'm going to go ahead and put this white inside, that way you can see a sentiment. If I want to stamp a sentiment, I usually write something personal on the inside, so I'm not going to stamp it on the inside yet. But I am going to add this in. And you could also take one of your stamps and stamp something on the inside, like one of the images, just to give it a little bit more. Okay. Just make sure this is has a nice crisp crease on there. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this together. I think this is going to look really nice with everything put together. Yep. One thing with these two-sided card bases, it's sometimes hard to make up your mind which side you want to use. But thank goodness there's multiple, so that's a good thing. And look how pretty that looks on that blue, with just that blue surrounding it. It doesn't look too matchy-matchy on there, if that's a word. I'm going to have this, let's see, I'm going to put this on here, and then I'm probably going to just pop this up. Yep. Okay, and I'm going to pop these up. Use some mounting tape on here. I think it'll be nice to have some dimension on this. Okay, let's pop that on there. And you see how it just popping it up like that with the mounting tape just gives it that added dimension. Okay, and then we're going to put these on, and I just have to decide whether I want it to go in this corner right here. So you can arrange those in so many different ways, but they are just so cute, these pine cones. And look how pretty that looks. Everything's coming together. And I'm going to glue these on. Okay, let's see. And of course, I lost my pen, so I've got to get a replacement pen for my art glitter glue. It's my favorite glue, so I have to make sure it's somewhere in here, and I just cannot find it. I've been looking for it for about a week. So I think it's gone. But the pen is really good. I'll put the link to Maymay's store to get a pen. If you're going to use this art glitter glue, get the metal tip, and you want to have a pen also. that comes with the metal tip. That way the glue will come out a lot easier and not get stuck like right now when I'm having a hard time doing it. So yep, get that pin. Okay, so I'm going to put one here, just like that. And I'm going to add some sparkle to these. I think it would look really nice and festive with some sparkle. And I'm just going to put one right here, just like that, kind of overlapping each other. How cute that looks. And they almost look real when you put them like that. And I am running low on art glitter glue. It's my favorite glue. I'm going to get more of that. That's one of the supplies you do not want to be without. I depend on this glue so much. Okay, so look how cute that looks already. And I'm going to go ahead and maybe sparkle this out a little bit. I'm going to use some Nouveau glitter drops. These are really good. I'll put the link below for these. This one is Ruby Slippers, and this one is called White Blizzard. Okay, so I'm going to take some of these, and I want to put some of the White Blizzard like right along this, just to give it some sparkle. I like this White Blizzard because it doesn't take away from the color, but it just kind of enhances it. I'm just outlining wherever those black lines are on the pine cone. I'm just outlining those. And this tip right here, that little tip makes it come out so much easier. Look how pretty that is. Oh my goodness, I hope y'all can see this. I really hope y'all can see this because it looks so pretty. Let me just hold it up a little bit to see if you can see that. It's got this nice little sparkly thing going on there. I am really loving that. Okay, so I'm going to take my ruby slippers and I'm going to put something in here. I'm going to fill up this space just because I feel like it needs it. And so the nice thing is, I just dragged to put this on the pine cones, I just kind of dragged it along. But this one I'm going to put little drops on here. And look at that. So it looks like little pearl drops. And this is really good one to have during the holidays because it's that red. But there are a lot of colors in Maymay's store. Look at that. So pretty. And you just have to give them a little bit to dry, but if you, this probably is one of the last things you want to do with your card, and then just let it dry. Oh, I'm loving that. Just going to put one here, one over here. So it's a nice way to kind of fill up space on your card. It's hard not to get carried away with these drops though. And you can even do kind of like a, now that I'm thinking about it, you could do a kind of a Christmas holly thing inside of the branches. But I think I'm going to leave it like that. Who knows? I might go back and do some more stuff, but for now, look at this. Look how cute that is and festive. Easy, a pretty easy card to make. I hope I at least made it look easy enough. And here's the other one that I made using another paper from the same paper pack. And I just kind of made these a little bit different. And this is all dry and everything. So that really feels good. So I just have to let this one dry. Let's see how pretty those are. So I do hope that this inspired you to get those holiday cards started. I will make sure that I leave the link below to Maymay's store, plus all the things I used in this video, and I'll also put the link to the Stamp of the Month Club that Maymay has, where you receive stamps every month, stamp sets every month. I think it's a good way to build up your stamp collection, especially if you're getting into making greeting cards. So it's a great, great club to be a part of. So I hope you were inspired by this. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and please like this video. And I'll see you real soon. Bye.